Hello, Al pals. Welcome to Films with Friends. Of course, I am Big Al. And the film tonight is the 2018 Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson action adventure video game adaptation of Rampage. That is the film, and the friends are, well, just one, sort of. Uh, is is Nanette Pacelli of Netters Network. How are you doing, milady?
I'm doing great. How about yourself, Al?
I am doing well. I'm getting that weird, like, something going on with audio on your end. I don't know what's going on. Sounds like
I'm the only. Sounds like what?
it sounds like a weird vibration or something.
No, there's nothing
Uh,
going on over here.
okay, maybe it's just me. But how are you doing? What are you drinking? And do you have a snack?
I actually have a. We have it's running a joke in our house. So we have a snack box. There is a box, so we have that have different snacks in there, so we can pick and choose what we like, given
Ooh.
our tastes at the time. And so I've got in there like Cheez-Its and potato chips and things like that. So whatever strikes my fancy at the time, I can just grab it and munch.
Well,
So I
that
do
is
have snacks, but I don't know if I'll be eating anything tonight. As I mentioned in the green room, feeling a little off today, so I'm just
mhm.
gonna keep drinking my. Today I've got a different one: Lipton Diet Green Tea Mixed Berry.
Ooh, that's a lot of words.
The mixed berry I actually got by accident and didn't realize I had gotten it.
Turn your mic on.
And when I tasted it, it was like one of those pleasantly surprising things where I'm like, oh, that's really good. And so I got some more of it.
Yeah, yeah. I love a happy accident. That
Are you
happens.
in Cosme?
Am I in
Sorry.
Cosby?
No, Troy was asking me if I was in Cosme.
Okay.
I'm not.
Um, Speaking of Troy, he is around. He is still having issues with the laptop, and he is sacrificing screen time so that you, our gentle viewers, who don't have a copy of Rampage, can watch along with us as well. If you want to watch along, the Cosby link is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. Definitely take advantage of that. Watch it along with us because this is a fun film. I must say, this is just. I know we've had a
I
run
can't
of
even
very.
listen
Oh,
to YouTube because it comes through on Cosme.
Apparently, our YouTube is coming through on Cosme, so Troy can't even listen.
oh no! What's going on with that then?
Well, he's
So
playing Cosme, yeah, and
oh, okay.
he'll be doing it, but he can't really listen to the show or anything because of sound coming through Cosme um, from YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Troy. I wish. Hopefully you'll get that situation figured out here soon in the next week or four.
I have to buy him a new
However.
laptop, and it's a matter of trying to make sure we get him one that works. It's going to do everything he needs it to, because it's not going to be a unitasker of just one thing that's running Cosme. It's going to be running his games and everything else. So
Right.
as soon as we find him one that he likes, I'm buying it.
Dude needs a Dell. No, I'm joking. Or whatever, HP or uh, whatever. But yeah, I hope that I remember because I had several. Well, almost a year ago, and I had to get a new computer, and I sweated what to get. I was like, oh, how much RAM, how much hard drive or SSD drive now, and can I sacrifice this for that? Because I had a price range and I kind of had to stay in, and so I got what I got, and I have been very happy with what I have.
Yeah, well, I
But
asked some gamers because Troy does gaming stuff. So I
right,
asked some gamers if like, okay, I need a computer that's going to do this, that, and the other.
yeah,
Plus, it's got to do live streams. It's got to be able to show films. Da da
yeah,
da.
you need a
And
higher. I think with games you need a little more oomph. So you need like a better processor, a better, more RAM kind of thing. I don't know about hard drive, but
I'm
like I
probably
said,
gonna get
it
him a 1
depends.
terabyte.
Yeah, yeah. I've got mine's a little. I think it's 250 gig. I forget, but I don't have a lot because I have a one. I have a OneDrive, so I keep all things on that, and everything else I put on a backup hard drive. But that's enough about computer woes for tonight. Let's say hi to the chat, everybody. The first person is Deleted Scenes. How are you doing, sir? Troy Pacelli, of course, popped in. Wolf 10 Media. I offered Wolfie a chance to join. Sadly, he is unable to, because I know Wolfie, like me, loves big giant animals, and this film has 3 fun ones. Who else is joining us tonight? Going down, Netter posted, Deleted Scenes is still there. Sir Torrin Colleen, good evening, everyone. Yes, good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us. Matthew Flynn, the Gladiator of Cone. Did I say that right? Cone? Kaon? Kaon?
Kaon.
Kaon? Okay, sorry. I like
Gladiator
Kaon.
Kaon.
Cahoon almost sounds like the Irish version. Yeah, I'm going to Cahoon. Oh, Cedra's Moss, welcome. Wow, the chat done a lot of stuff on here today.
I guess so.
Going through trying to say hi to everybody and get to the bottom of the chat. That is good. So you said you have watched Rampage.
Yes, I have. In fact, Troy and I watched Rampage. I want to say when it came out.
At the drive-in.
Yeah, at the drive-in.
Oh, sweet.
And yeah, I said that was nice seeing it there.
Missed the drive-in. This would be a great drive-in movie. You're right. And yeah, I saw this film for the first time. It was running on, I think, TBS or TNT. I just happened to catch it on television, and I'd never seen it, and just loved it. Just thought it was just a fun little film. Well, not little, pretty expensive when you get into all the special effects. I've never been really a gamer, as most people know, but of course, based on a popular video game where I hear you play the monsters, which I've always liked. If you ever had a Godzilla game,
yeah,
I'd want to be Godzilla. I don't want to be trying to kill Godzilla. I want to be Godzilla crushing everything and fighting other monsters or something like that. I think that would be awesome. Wolfie says he's watched it 5 times already. Today would have been my 6th. Yeah, I've seen it quite a bit myself. It's one of those films when it's on, I watch it because I'm a fan of The Rock. The Rock is cool. What can I say? He's kind of like the Rock is to me like bow ties are to the Doctor. They're cool. Definitely would like to have a little bit of money like the Rock had. That would be awesome. But what do we got here? I played the arcade numerous times whenever I go to amusement parks. There actually is, from what I understand, one of the arcade games at I think in the bad guys building or something. There is actually the arcade version of it. Hold on, doing that. Going to be starting. Well, just to let Troy know, at the very beginning, right before the WB logo starts on.
Troy, he's going to be starting just before the WB logo comes on.
So basically, 0-0. It'll get zeros.
He said it's at zeros.
I mean, all zeros. Yeah. Hi, Troy. I don't know. I know you can't hear. Tell him hi if you haven't already.
Al says hi.
Oh yeah.
But
when he's ready, I'll do this. Okay.
So you had a good week?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's like I basically had a 4-day week because I took Friday off.
Do you still work at home?
Yeah, which I absolutely love.
That's kind of weird when people say, "Oh, I took a day off from work, but you work at home."
Well,
I know I know it's like real, but it just kind of sounds weird.
that just means I don't go into my office that day.
Right. So you do have a separate little work
Yeah,
area.
we have a 3-bedroom house, so it's master bedroom, guest room, and the other room is my office slash sewing room slash 3D printing room.
Sweet. How's the 3D printing going? Getting any cool stuff lately?
Oh yeah, it's like I printed a dragon, I printed a
Ooh.
castle, I printed this really cool looking vase. So I might have to do a vid and show some of the other things I've printed that were longer prints because like the castle was like 12 hours to print. The dragon was like 8 or 9. So it's like, yeah, some of those prints take a long time to print.
What's the biggest dimension you can get? Like how tall, how wide?
I know the tallest thing I've printed, I think my dragon is about 8 inches tall.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes, of course I can sew. I've actually sewn my Victorian clothing. So if you go onto Facebook and you go into my pics and you see, scroll through for the Victorian wear, those clothes I made. So
Hey,
the long burgundy tea coat with the skirt underneath, I made the skirt and the jacket. My evening wear, which is kind of like this kind of coppery brown top and skirt, I made that. There's also a blue one with orange. I made that. It's a jacket and skirt, jacket, overskirt, and then underskirt. I made all that. I also made all my underpinnings. So yes, I can sew. Hi,
yeah,
Evelyn.
yeah, Evelyn Hampton, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you. I've been known to sew myself. Back in my medieval days, I made most of my own tunics and hosen and all the other weird little things, hoods, things, stuff like that. I wouldn't say I'm a great sewer, but I got the job done. And a lot of it I had to do by hand, which is annoying as heck because we tried to be authentic. So a lot of stuff is sewn by hand. But
Oh, so Troy is so great at sewing by hand. He can do perfect stitches. It's like I envy him because my stitches look like crap when I do by hand.
yeah,
It's like they don't look even halfway neat. Where his look perfect, like it was done by a machine because he does so well.
yeah, yeah, I miss those days. I always liked sewing. I liked making stuff like that. It was kind of I made a pirate shirt, which looked a little wonky, but it worked. Did a pirate feast once. I needed a pirate shirt, so I had some muslin, and a couple days later, I had a pirate shirt. That one I use a sewing machine for, though.
Cool.
Okay, like I said, everyone, if you want to follow along, the Cosme link is at the top. Starting at the 000 mark, we are 15 some things in, so we're getting ready to start. I do want to say I hope everyone is still enjoying my super new intro, which of course debuted the last time I was on. I did a refit one for the Birdman. If anybody doesn't know, the Birdman and I watched King Solomon's Mines Thursday night at an impromptu Films with Friends. I'm gonna start kind of doing that every now and then. The offer's out there. If anybody wants to watch a film, I'll watch it on my channel or yours, or if I can get a hold of it, I'd be happy to join you.
Cool.
Be a lot of that's expand the friends and the Films with Friends concept. And I'm also working on a fantasy intro because
Ooh.
I want to do some fantasy Friday night films, like fantasy
Okay.
films, and I'm working on one. I'm still figuring out some of the technical issues, but I'm liking
So
where it's going.
Bigfoot, more Bigfoot.
No, more stuff like Willow, Conan,
I was kidding.
Deathstalker. I know, but I need to do a cryptid one, a Bigfoot one. Yeah, that'd be fun, like a Bigfoot one. But I have one for Afternoons with Al too. Next time I go live, you know, out of nowhere, I've got an intro for that. I'm pretty proud of that one. But
Cool.
everybody get ready to start. Troy's ready to go.
Yep, I just gotta give him the the signal. I was gonna say give him the finger, but
Give him the
I have to give him the
finger.
signal.
Okay, let's all give Troy the finger in 3, 2, 1, go. Warner Brothers Picture, Time Warner Company.
I like the pixelation on there. Oh,
Yeah, it's
it's
kind of
like
a cool thing.
I got
Mulan,
Troy all set
Mulan.
up. I forgot to open the movie myself, so I have to play catch up once I get it open.
Do you need the timestamp for it?
Nope. Open with media player.
1993, breakthrough new technology known as CRISPR gave scientists a path to treat incurable diseases through genetic editing. 2016, due to potential for misuse, the U.S. intelligence community designated, I can't read that fast, it's bad. It's a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, I was actually right there.
Fans of The Boys will recognize Jack Quaid in the film, the son of Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan, who has a lead role on Amazon Prime's The Boys, which I really enjoy. Oh, I didn't mention what I'm drinking tonight. I got me my Diet Mountain Dew.
I'm pretty close. Okay. I'm like a second or so off. I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, we're seeing
Things flying around in a space station.
yeah, dead body and a blonde woman who is kind of upset. The test subject is loose. I like the fact that it's a rat. You know, it could have been anything. But you got a mutated rat floating around in space. I think I'd be upset too.
Yeah.
That is cold. Come home with the research or don't come home at all. And for the video game fans out there, I found out that the rat's name is Larry in one of the early Atari versions of the game or something like that.
Cool.
And it's like I said, the film's loose, basically. God, I can't talk. Is based loosely on the video game. Because I think in the video game, the monsters are actually mutated humans.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now I'm caught up.
Oh,
It's
Roger
funny.
was
I'm actually watching the film as Troy's playing it because it's on the big screen, but I'm hearing the sound with me playing it so that I can follow along. So this way I don't have to have the film actually up on my laptop. I can just see it on the big screen in our family room.
There he is. Yeah, I'd be upset if that thing was chasing me too. Oh, he was Roger in the sequel? Okay. Yeah, I heard Larry
Like,
or
hurry
Roger.
up, get out of there before he cracks the window. More.
I kind of like Roger better. Roger the rat.
And there goes the
Yay.
space station.
Yep.
I mean, I might have been a little of the, what do you mean don't come back without the research or don't come back at all? It's like, the research is not as important to me as my life. We can always run this.
They had control of that panel though. She couldn't get to the escape hatch. Oops. That is not a good way to go.
I can't imagine that she really felt anything, though. Well, I
Well,
guess that answered their question. She didn't come back at all.
You would hope. Evelyn Hampton's talking about a sequel. They were going to do a sequel. I think Wolfie's talking about the game sequel. There's Jack Quaid. I think he's going to be a pretty popular actor.
Oh yeah,
future.
from The Boys.
Yeah, I think I like his presence. He has a good charisma to him, I think.
It's like, stop talking. He says, don't move a muscle, and everyone looks at the ground. What?
I like The Rock's comedic abilities.
Yeah.
Have you seen Super Pets?
No, I haven't seen that one.
With him doing the voice of Crypto?
Haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's got some issues, but I like the vocal work that was in it with him and Kevin Hart. Some great gorilla work in this.
Yeah, those are magnificent looking animals. They can kill you really easy, but they're still magnificent looking animals.
They can, but they're fairly docile. If you don't bug,
you don't bother them, they're not going to bother you. Exactly.
Exactly. They will not bug you if you do not bug them. Have you ever seen the film San Andreas?
San Andreas. It doesn't sound familiar.
About the earthquake that The Rock is in?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, there two of his co-stars are in here. The blonde girl is one of them. There's a scene at the beginning where this woman goes over a cliff and she's kind of hanging there, and he has to rescue her, and that's the same actress. So it must be nice to have an in. Must be nice to have an in with The Rock.
I'd be telling the people with me, stay back. I'm trying to control this very dangerous animal.
Yeah. Did you notice the hand signal he did, though, when he goes, "It's me," and he taps his hands? I meant Rock. It's him, The Rock.
Ah. Here comes something.
Yep. It's George.
Oh, there's the idiot. He's going to run.
Yep. Boom.
It's like, don't you hurt the puny human. George of the Jungle?
He's laughing. I love this is one of my favorite characters in film the last several years. I love George. Check your diaper.
Check your diaper. And had you listened to instructions, none of that would have happened.
I love their relationship. Look at the emotion they give Pavo, though.
Yeah. He's sad.
Yeah, I mean, George is the alpha, and Pavo's a young kid who just got his ass whooped.
It's like, do I gotta befriend him? Fine.
I love it. Gotta love a gorilla with a great sense of humor.
What's interesting is that he was able to teach him signs. But it's like, how'd you get across, this means this, you know?
It takes a long time. And if he got him, I don't know how old he was. I think they do talk that he was a very young little gorilla when he was saved. But I will say, in my misogynistic way, that woman is gorgeous.
Oh, bye, Wolfie.
I'll see you, Wolfie. Love his truck. It never made mass production. It was a prototype Bronco. I do love that line. You always know where you stand. If they like you, they lick you. If they don't like you, they eat you.
Yep.
I've been tempted to shave my head. I've come close. I've
I've
used
shaved mine.
I've used the one. I've gotten the very stubbly look, but I've never gone full skin out bald.
I have it like 6 times. It's fun.
No, I would do it. I just never have. Whoop.
Well, it's like it gives you a whole new look, and hair grows back. So if you don't like it, hair grows back.
There's Ralph. And Lizzie.
That does not look safe.
Yeah, deleted scenes. Yeah, you're right. They do play like that team of the Rocks is going to be there the whole movie, but they are gone after the first part of the film, which is sad. I kind of like the characters. Let me break out my wheat thins. That is my snack of choice tonight, along with my graham crackers.
I might have something salty later just to keep my stomach settled.
Something happened to George.
It's like, why is he in this enclosure?
Also, Tor Clegane's uncle met The Rock.
Cool.
Never met The Rock. I met Stone Cold. And I was a bodyguard for Mick Foley one night at a book signing.
I met the Fabulous Freebirds.
They're cool. I love the Freebirds. They were awesome. I've seen a couple matches. I high-fived Dustin Rhodes, a.k.a. Goldust. and said
Okay.
hi to Rick. And said hi to Ric Flair.
He's sad. Why is he sad?
Something happened to him. He doesn't know. Made him go crazy and attack a grizzly bear. And he's bigger than he was before. Evelyn's wondering if there's a way to get closed captioning.
Yeah,
on
Troy
the
already
content,
answered her.
Right? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Okay, there. Yeah, because it runs. StreamYard gets it a few seconds later.
It's like, how is he bigger?
I love all that bamboo.
Lots of bamboo.
At least he was smart enough not to touch it with his bare hands.
Yeah, a lot of times in these movies, they're just like, let me just pick this thing up.
Chicago, Chicago, the Pacelli's type of town.
Oh, are you kidding? We hate our city. That's why we live in the burbs.
Malin Ackerman, whom I know better as Silk Spectre from The Watchmen.
So now you just got to find your canisters.
3 of them. However, they've all exploded. She is a very calm, cool, and collected villain.
So they usually are. Very calculating.
And ruthless as hell, too. Silk Spectre gone Wall Street. You're right, Billy. It's ooh, I like that truck. Joe I can never pronounce his name. Joe Magna. Joe Manganiello. Oh, hell no.
I'd have to see it
Joe.
spelled out.
Yeah, I can never pronounce his name. Manganiello. I think I got it that time. Who I hear is a big geek in a good way.
Manganiello?
Yeah. Something
Okay.
like that.
No, I just had to type in, find his name so I could see how in print. the name ends in an O, so it's close to, those Italian sounding names.
He drinks a lot of coffee. Ooh, Matthew Flynn saying no city is worth living in.
No, definitely not Chicago.
Well, I'm a country boy, so.
Well, the mayor of Chicago has effed things so badly during COVID and all that, it's like, it's
Oop, watch
just
the
as
C
bad, if not
word.
worse, than downtown Detroit.
Yikes.
Was your yikes for my statement or what you just saw?
No, well, both, but your statement.
Yeah, it's like we have
Because
friends.
you always remember Escape from New York. It actually should have been Escape from Detroit. Detroit's the one you should just build a darn wall around.
Yeah, it's like we have friends that have to work out of the federal building because they're lawyers and they're afraid to go downtown because they don't want to get shot. It never used to be like that.
Of course, he was supposed to be Deathstroke. Well, he was, but didn't get nearly the amount of screen time that I think they originally planned for him. There's the Rampage game in the background. Love it. I love an old arcade game. Yeah, and Affleck's standalone Batman, which gratefully never happened. Oh, he was in True Blood. I never saw True Blood.
Yeah,
So he was in True Blood.
he was in True Blood. I want to say was he a werewolf in that? Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah, he was a werewolf, according to Evelyn Alcidy.
Yeah, yeah. That was one sexy werewolf.
Well, yeah, I'll be the first to say he is a fine looking man. He played.
And it's like I was trying to remember what else he was in, and when you said True Blood, yeah.
He was Flash Thompson in the original Spider-Man, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. I love his love for George.
Yeah. And that's a great picture, George being reflected. Mm-hmm. So you see both their faces. Yeah, what'd you do to my gorilla?
Ooh, 9 feet. That's a big Bigfoot.
Yeah.
There was an albino gorilla in Spain called Snowflake. Sadly passed away a few years back, but was the only known albino gorilla.
And
Had a
how do we
bunch of-
fix? Yeah, it's like, how do we fix the gorilla?
And I like that why they made George an albino, because in Rampage he's not an albino, he's just a gorilla.
Ah.
Was that they didn't want to get the whole King Kong comparison as much, so they made him white.
He's like, y'all gonna give me something to eat or what?
George hungry. And George is getting mad. And he can't control it. Our gorilla is broken and won't go.
It's like, would you get me my lunch already?
This is the definition of hangry.
It's like, all I want is my darn lunch. And if you're not gonna get it for me, I'm gonna go get it myself.
Ugh.
Wee. So did he get infected by one of those wolves?
No, he got infected by the pathogen. Remember, there were 3 canisters that fell,
Oh, right.
and it sprayed him with the stuff. The wolf got one, and then there was the one that fell in the Everglades. And it's kind of sad because you could almost read in his eyes he doesn't know what's happening to himself.
Yeah.
And it's so sad. Look at his eyes. He's like, oh no, I'm sorry.
It's like, what the heck is going on here? I don't like this. I'm getting King Kong flashbacks.
They've loaded him up with tranks.
Whomp. George going happy now.
That's beautiful country. It's like these guys in the helicopter are what would be in a bad Predator movie on sci-fi, like a Predator type of remake,
Yeah.
like they did Atlantic Rim instead of Pacific Rim.
Now they had to work on the movie title, Rampage.
Yeah, Oh, it's like the Family Guy thing where you see Peter like, yep, see what they said? That was the title. Yeah. Troy is talking about True Blood too. Yeah, Evelyn mentioned that earlier. It's like Alcidae. I don't know how you pronounce it.
I want to say something like
Let's
Alcid,
just let's just call him Al. He's an Al.
but is he an Al pal?
I don't know. I only know one celebrity Al pal.
Oh,
That is Alicia Witt. Yep, you should have bought a bigger gun. They always give him a scar or an eye patch or something. It's like, he's too good looking. We got to scuff him up.
and so that he looks dangerous.
Yeah. He's been through things.
He's seen things.
Seen things and done things.
Whoa! That he's dead.
That was like the first time you really see he could fly. He's got like the flying squirrel type of things on his arms. Everyone's like, Nanette. Dodo. Yep, they're wolf chow.
Oh, y'all are so dead.
Movies love to show helicopters crashing. And it is fun to see.
Everything blows up.
Yeah.
It's like, well, there goes my ride. Hi.
Oh, he tried.
Just a scratch. That's all.
Scratch goes all the way through his neck. Well, we had Silk Spectre. Now we got the comedian. Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays a great asshole.
Yeah. Where's George? You're not keeping my gorilla.
Little known piece of Star Trek trivia: Jeffrey Dean Morgan played a character on Star Trek.
Cool.
I think he was he a Jem'Hadar?
Not sure.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, he was a Xindi. That's right. On Star Trek Enterprise, he played a Xindi. Reptilian. Of course, The Rock was on Star Trek too. A lot of people forget about. He was in Voyager.
That's what you think.
Every movie, they always have this huge sense of hubris. Oh, we've got this completely under control. We are the
It's like,
government.
nope,
Of course
no,
we
you
know what's
don't.
going on.
Dang, that is one big wolf.
Oh yeah.
Justice League.
Yeah. No, he was Thomas Wayne. I do like that OGA, other government agency.
So then she should be able to reverse it, one would think.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. I like the fact that he may be an asshole, but he does turn out to be. He is trying to do good things, or the right thing, anyway. Yeah, Matthew Flynn. Yeah, that's what I heard. They're more humanoid. They all walk on their like hind legs. But I get why they did that in this film to make them more real, like George more like on his knuckles. They didn't want the King Kong comparison. Same thing with
Yeah.
Lizzie. They didn't want the Godzilla comparison or Anguirus. In this case, that's what Lizzie looks like is Anguirus. You know, the guy who plays his brother was on The Office final season.
No, I don't
Jake,
watch The Office, so
yeah,
I don't know who that is.
Jake Lacey. I never liked his character because he stole the girl, the one girl away from. I can't think. Man,
I don't know
can't
why,
think
but I
of the
thought you were going to say he stole fizzy lifting drinks.
name. Yeah, he played Pete, and he God, I can't find. Oh yeah, he stole Aaron away from Andy, and I did not like him for that because I liked Aaron and Andy together.
Yeah, let's just kill a whole bunch of innocent people because, we're idiots and jerks.
Do not feed the wildlife. I think the wildlife has something else to say about that.
Wolf was like, snack pack. Just got to get out of the tin.
Gulf of New Mexico. Here come Lizzie. George is waking up. Things
Yeah.
are gonna go bad.
I guess your IV drip isn't working.
I was like, oh no.
George, not happy.
That's some good cinematography there. I like that. Ooh. Flung him right into the cockpit.
I suggest y'all land that thing.
George want answers.
And his face is very pink now.
I could delete it so you say a Jurassic Park movie that isn't a Jurassic Park movie and yet still better than most of them.
No one ever said these guys are smart.
We're going down.
Well, to his credit, he's trying to land it.
Yeah, but the big monkey in the back is not making it easy. Sorry, ape.
Oh.
Ooh, ouch. That hurted George.
Well, it stopped him from moving.
Yeah.
Now what? You better do something fast because you're about to crash.
It is taking a long time for that plane to go down, though. It's been in a good dive for a couple minutes, it seems.
Oh, I think if I was her, I'd be screaming too. Oh, I would have peed myself so many times by now.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not dead yet. Tandem jump.
I love when he wakes up. Holy shit.
I've been
Ooh.
parasailing, but I've never done that. I don't think I can do that. That would just freak me the hell out.
Where'd you go parasailing?
Where was I? Someplace tropical, and I can't remember.
Caribbean?
Yeah, it's like someone
Hawaii?
took me took me there as a birthday gift. We spent like a long I think it was about a week. Why can't I think of the name? It was, I want to say start with an A.
Antigua?
No, but there were Spanish, a lot of Spanish vendors, so a lot of Spanish people lived there. I just can't remember what it's called now.
Azores? No, that
Cancun, Acapulco.
Actually, I think Troy, Acapulco. Yes,
Oh, Acapulco.
yes, I knew it was an A. I mean, it's beautiful there, but yeah, I would never want to jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
Where is Acapulco? Even assholes deserve a second chance. Okay, Lower Mexico. Okay. On the Pacific. Okay. She almost looks like she has a wig on.
I'd have to look at her hairline again.
Will Yun Lee, who is also in Altered Carbon, if anybody is a fan of that series. And he was also in San Andreas with The Rock. Did you ever watch Altered Carbon?
No.
It was a good series. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the first season, I think, better than the second. But
Trying to use her for a scapegoat.
oh yeah.
Nobody wants to tango with you, dude.
But I will have a whiskey.
I actually don't like whiskey. The sound of it is better than how it tastes to me.
Well, like, are you talking about like Scotch or?
Just whiskey in general. Now, rum, coconut rum, I like.
Yeah. Oh, you like something with a little flavor and less burn, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big drinker anyway, but it's like if I do have an alcoholic beverage, I don't want it to be something that taking a sip of it is going to make me go, blah, 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 blah. I want to enjoy it.
That was how I enjoyed you doing that. That was funny. But I know exactly what you mean. Oh, little baby George.
Oh, he has blue eyes.
It is a shame what happens to these beautiful animals when poachers get a hold of them. I mean, like chimpanzees and bonobos and stuff being slaughtered for bushmeat. I mean, it's one thing if you have like a gazillion of them, but something that's close to humanity is kind of weird to me. I know a lot of people out there like don't want to eat meat and all, and I respect that. But you know, I I do like a cow, pig, or chicken.
Yeah.
Or turkey. Trying to remember where I saw her before. Do. Oh, yeah, she was Money Penny, but I don't really do the Bond films. Where have I seen her though? Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. That's where I think I've seen her. He should have given her the finger, though. I think that would have been funny. Shades of George. Bellevue, Illinois. Is that close by?
What was it? I didn't catch it.
Bellevue, Illinois. It's an
Uh,
airport base or some base.
Bellevue. Let's see. Where's Bellevue from where I'm at? Bellevue, Illinois. It's about a almost 4.5 hour drive.
Yeah, it's just outside of St. Louis.
Yeah, it's outside of St. Louis.
Oh, so it's down south a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
See, I live in Maryland. We're a shorter state, a smaller state. So you get like out in the Midwest and West where the states are much bigger. It's like different. I know most of the towns in Maryland, whereas like bigger places, you're like, oh, I don't know where that is.
Well, usually it's like we tell people what suburb we're from. They're like, where? So we just say Chicago because people know Chicago. They don't know suburbs. Because they want to see something, at the theater.
Yep. You always get that hubris, I tell you.
Got your contingency. Yeah, where was your contingency to help you when you're on that plane, dude?
Yeah, we have things all under control. As guys are cleaning up a cornfield of all the debris. Troy says evacuating Chicago really isn't a bad idea now.
Yeah. Red leader standing by.
Yeah, they're not MPs because they're not Army. That's a big arm. Don't fight it. And the Rockies is a sleeper hold.
Oh, I figured he was knocking him out to take their uniforms.
He couldn't fit into their uniforms.
Yeah, Troy's right. Yeah, they're just he'd bust right out of them.
Well, that's what usually happens in movies like this. They knock out a couple of guys and then take their place.
I follow The Rock on Instagram. He's always posting like workout stuff.
Mhm.
That man's got a great gym. He's got a machine full of his Zoas energy drink that he has.
What's interesting is that the blood on his shirt keeps changing color. It's bright red, then it kind of goes to more of a brown, then it goes back to bright red. Dried blood would not still be bright red. It would be brown.
Well, is he still bleeding?
Well, even this parts around it should be brown. It should just be red wherever, like if he's still bleeding, it'd only be red right where he's bleeding. The rest of it would be brown. Do what you do.
I like that. I was hoping I could knock it out. But I like that change of character. They don't make him a typical asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
He's actually a good guy.
Like riding a bicycle. Can't forget how to do it, right?
These guys are not going to come out of this.
Nope, they're snack food.
Yep. And there they go. Nice contingency plan there, buddy. Oops, they're bad.
Yeah, good luck evacuating Chicago. It's filled with stupid people who, if you tell them you got to leave, they'll still stay behind because, oh no, that doesn't apply to me.
Yeah.
I think Chicago is where Karens originated.
Whoa.
There's a couple of those guys now. There's a wolf and there's a gorilla. And I saw something else.
Just those two right now.
Oh, I thought I saw a third one.
Lizzie shows up later, the alligator. Oh, check it out. I love that move George did.
See, it looks like Whacker. Dog's like, screw this, I'm out.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got spikes.
Porcupine DNA. See, that's what that whole thing was. It's like a mishmash of a bunch of different animal DNA. Oh, A10s, love them.
Getting under that bridge is not going to help you. It's all open.
I do love an A-10. The Warthogs are a beautiful plane. They're like flying tanks. Bogey in the river. Comes the third one. Could you get a sub up there?
Lake Michigan? Sure, why not?
Well, I mean, in a river like that. I mean, I'm just wondering how feasible it would be.
Well, that was the Chicago River that we saw a minute ago.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the Chicago River.
Hello, Lizzie.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, they did make that thing look a lot like a Gyaris from the Japanese Godzilla films.
It's like, are you all seeing this? It's bad enough we got a wolf and we got a gorilla. Now we got this thing. Kill this thing first.
Yeah, because it's way bigger.
Ooh, Allah. Which is not going to help them much. Shoot it into its mouth. Ew.
Oh, Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's.
Well, it is Buster's. I've actually been to that Dave and Buster's.
I will say I got to give credit to the WIDA team that did the effects for this. They went to Chicago and took tons of pictures and got structural ideas about how much weight different buildings could take and what it would actually look like of some animal of that size climbing up it. Because
Like
they wanted to
this.
get it as realistic as possible. Gotta give the special effects guys credit for that.
Okay, that was John Hancock. At least it looked like John Hancock.
Oh no, not the Moabs. The mothers of all moms.
You did Upper Whacker to Adams. That's it?
Also known as the Massive Ordnance Air Blast. Would a stealth bomber be able to hold a Moab?
I don't know.
I think I read somewhere it can't. It needs a bigger bomber. Because it's a big bomb.
Yeah, I would have no idea.
I think it's the biggest non-nuclear bomb we have. I think it's non-nuclear.
I need a ride.
Yeah, the Moab is
Okay.
30,
That's
30
Sears Tower.
feet and long. It's 30 feet long. That is a big ass bomb.
If they really wanted this to be authentic in the building, it needs to be swaying, because up on that floor, the building sways. I used to work up there. It's actually kind of nauseating, and people that worked on those upper floors would take motion sick pills because they would start to vomit.
That would be spooky to be up and have a building sway like that because you'd be expecting it to go over.
No, it sways just enough that you feel the motion, like if you're on a boat,
Yeah.
and you would start to get motion sick from the building moving.
When I was in recovering from surgery, you have those air mattresses
Uh-huh.
to help with pressure stuff. I got so sick. Just like going up and down like that. They had me on one. I was like going, I need to get a bucket, please.
Oh, yay. They now have to go on a hunt. That was the key to that lock.
Yep. I think they called it taking a chill pill because they had to keep it at.
Right. That's what the boss lady called it, taking a
Yeah,
chill pill.
take a chill pill.
Because this guy's trying to act like he's a badass with his gun.
Yeah, I know. She
And
is
he's
a
like, crap.
serious bitch.
Matthew Flynn said, so this movie is therapeutic for the two of you, for me and Troy. It's like, if it takes out the mayor of Chicago, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we haven't been down the city in ages. It's been years. George not happy.
No, he is not. They want to turn that damn thing off is what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. Yeet.
So what they need to do is give the Rock some of that formula to make him big. Yeah, we need to get the F out of here. Then nobody's being distracted.
George hungry.
Oh, clever.
Well, it's in her purse.
Yeah.
If it doesn't eat the purse, it's like, give me your laptop and you can leave.
Because he knows what's going to happen to him when he walks out that door.
Yep. He's all happy. He thinks he's all free.
Yeah, as soon as he goes outside, he's going to get
Squish.
at.
Yeah, something's going to fall on him.
That's gotta hurt.
But at least he saved the laptop.
I love the fact that he saved the little thing.
I take another exit.
Dang. They have to get off the top of that building.
Oh, Ralph made it up.
Yeah, we definitely knew. We're gonna fly, we're gonna crash.
Just like riding an
Like,
elevator.
no, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out what building that's supposed to be.
Shades of September 11th.
Okay, so John Hancock is in the background there, with the two spires. What building is that? Oh, here it comes. Oh, and there's the L station.
Ugh.
Oh, I would so be peeing myself right now.
Ugh. That is a good effect, though.
Not bad, considering what he had to work with.
Yeah,
So what?
it's kind of like a helicopter parachute kind of thing. You're not trying to go anywhere. You're just trying to stay straight, go down, controlled wise, at least with a controlled altitude wise. I'm not sure how practical that really is, but
For that previous scene where the guy runs outside, Troy says, "You know what? The last thing was that crossed his mind before he died? His asshole."
his ass. Yeah. You know, The Rock's doing pretty good for a guy who's been shot in the gut.
Yeah, it's like Die Hard, where he has all these injuries and he can still walk around like, nothing, you know.
Yeah. That's because he's The Rock. And we smell when he's cooking.
Hey, George, how you doing, buddy?
And a smile.
I think you're a couple seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, I look like shit. You look like shit.
Well, guess me, he's supposed to be an albino, but he's got blue eyes, not red.
Well, maybe he's special.
But albinos always have red eyes or pink eyes. Nah, it's not in the script. You won't get killed.
Yeah. I paused it for like a second or two. I think we're a little more synced now.
Let's see. The Humvee is just driving off.
Yep. Gotta stop these things before they destroy the
Yeah,
city.
just said that. George is signing.
Let's
He
kick
said,
some
"Let's
ass.
kick some ass." Okay. Yeah.
Well, there's your poster, boys. The two of them together.
It's like, do you see what a mess you guys have made of this city? I am not happy.
I like George's reaction. He's like, "Good God!"
He picks up a girder or whatever that was and
Yeah.
hits him with it. Whee! Oh, oh, that's mine. That's the flying wolf.
Of course, the wolf
Of course,
flies.
the wolf flies.
That was a cool little effect, though, when it catching the wind like that.
Well, it's called the Windy City.
Ah, ooh,
I don't know if he really planned that, but that worked out really well.
I think that's kind of what he had in mind. To see if he could get one to. Whoa!
Wow, Wolfie's dead.
Bye bye, Ralphie boy.
Here's a hamster. I'm taking your phone.
I do like
Well,
that
you
gun
only have
he's
so much ammo.
Oh no, that's movie ammo, honey. Movie ammo never runs out.
Oh no, it runs out when they dramatically need it to.
got. Yeah.
I wonder if their insurance will pay for that.
I'm sorry, you are not insured for kaiju damage.
Boy is messed up.
I like that they at least he looks like he's been busted up good.
He's like, oh crap, I'm gonna die.
There you go, George.
Ooh.
George!
Ooh,
Huh.
George is taking some damage too. Ooh, right in the gills.
That ought to do it.
That'll take his breath away.
Or not.
Uh-oh. George is like, not today, Satan.
Back to
Ah.
the
Oh, George is like going back to his original size. He's shrinking. I hadn't noticed that at first.
I didn't either. I thought he was going to stay that size.
I mean, he's still bigger than normal, but it looks like he's shrinking because he was a heck of a lot bigger before.
I thought it just keyed off I thought it just took the edge off the aggression.
I know he looks. I mean, look at them with the sea creature. He looks small.
Well, Lizzie is a lot bigger.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's just it then.
Yeah, I think it was huge.
Shoot him down his throat. Okay, that's like an armor hide. Lizard meat.
That is a tough alligator.
That's why he needed to shoot down its throat.
Having Jaws flashbacks. Not quit. No.
All right, George.
You skewer me, I'll fucking skewer you.
Oh!
Right through the eye.
He saw that coming.
Ha 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 ha. It's like, okay, I got him. You good now?
Jeez. I'm fucking exhausted.
Oh, poor George.
Frankly, downtown Chicago's never looked better.
I mean, that's pretty much how it looks now.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you defund the police.
Yeah, I mean, this is how Troy was saying how it looks now because they defunded the police and so people just ran amok. Like you did, George. Goes, I'm tired. I just want to take a nap now. Saved me.
Yeah, he's still a big boy.
Yeah, I guess he is.
It's just that Lizzie was just huge. Oh. No.
Poor George.
So sad.
George dead. Uh,
You know, watching a film like this just makes me want to be friends with a big, gigantic gorilla. I just want to have that relationship, you know?
yeah, it's like when they said how much of downtown they evacuate. It's like that's not nearly enough.
Yeah. Well, you
That's a
can
very small portion.
to evacuate any part of a city would almost be Herculean task. I love that.
I mean, he is severely injured though, unless
Yeah.
he's healing.
I think he's here because he's still got some of the effects of the thing, like the regeneration and stuff. I love it. Gonna do a little. See, you want to be friends with a big, gigantic gorilla you can communicate with.
Yep.
I like he's helping someone
Oh,
down
you
in the
see, he put
building.
his hand up to get the people out of the building.
Yep. Rampage.
Pretty neat.
Just a fun film. I just really like this film. It's you know, it's got its detractors and everything like that, but it's just a solid popcorn type of a movie.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia, that's the Rock's significant other. I don't know if it's his wife or girlfriend. I forget. I don't know what the relationship is, but I do know that they do a lot of stuff. Uh, Matthew Flynn says he thinks he's the same size as Kong from the 2005 film.
Maybe.
Yeah, he is comparable to that Kong from the Peter Jackson version of King Kong, which I like. You know, not big enough to like rip a building down and with just one hand, but you know, a good sized gorilla.
Oh, Troy says it's a completely different studio. Or could George go to Skull Island? Huh? I could see him going to Skull Island.
Oh, there you go. Got a buddy for you there, George.
Yeah.
I like those ending titles, how they did that. Yeah, had a lot of fun watching that again. I hope everybody was enjoyed that. Did you guys have a good time watching that like we did? Oh, Danny Garcia is his ex-wife. Their daughter is actually training to be a wrestler now. Yes, she is.
Wow.
And she has an entirely different name from anything dealing with The Rock. I forget what her name is in NXT. I think she's going to be in NXT first. I'm still waiting for The Rock to have that one last match with Roman Reigns, his nephew. I think it's his nephew.
I have no idea. I don't know wrestlers really. I only know the Fabulous Freebirds because I was at a charity thing with them where they were wrestling, and I had to go around the rink with a card, this really big card that said what a donation was that they had gotten or how much money they had raised, and I had to walk around the rink holding up this big card saying how much they had raised. And it was something like $50,000 or something like that they had raised so far. And so it's like, you know, how the girls would go around, this is round 1, this is round 2, whatever. I got to hold up the cards for how much money had been raised for whatever charity it was. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, his daughter Simone is wrestling under the name of Ava Rain. That's it. Ava Rain. Why Ava Rain? I do not know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Danny's his ex-wife, but he's got someone named Lauren. But yeah, they work. It was an amicable divorce, I understand. But he is because he's part of the I don't know how to pronounce it, Anoa'i family, with a lot of wrestlers like Yokozuna, Roman Reigns, the Usos, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans, Rosie, Rikishi, Umaga. And his grandfather was Peter Maivia. His father's Rocky Johnson, who was a great wrestler too. So he comes from the genetic makeup. Yeah, how much did Rocky Maivia work for him? That's true. I can remember when Rocky Maivia made his debut with that weird ass ring gear he had.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah, when The Rock made his first wrestling debut in WWF, he was pushed really hard, really early, and fans didn't like that. Like, he hadn't earned his reputation yet, and he was playing the goody good guy, and inside it was hurting him that fans weren't really reacting. And one day they told him, you know what, tell him exactly what you think. And he came out and The Rock was born, and they loved him for it. I mean, he told them off, but they loved him for it. And that was the character he stayed, that kind of smug, confident guy who told people he was going to whip their candy ass and lay the smacketh down upon them. Gonna check him into the SmackDown Hotel. I always liked that one.
I'm guessing a lot of wrestlers like to go into acting or try to go into acting because, like, Hulk Hogan did the same thing. He was a wrestler, then he became an actor.
John Cena, The Miz has done some acting. Of course, The Rock, Stone Cold's done some acting.
And of course, Gina Carano.
Yep, Gina Carano. Trying to think of some others.
I mean, she did MMA fighting, but
yeah, and like Kane, who is currently the a mayor of somewhere in Tennessee, I think. He was in a couple films, like in a horror film. Yeah, they show up a lot, you know. But The Rock is the one that really stuck, and you know, because they put him in The Mummy Part 2, and the universe changed.
Sir Torrance said The Rock's character in Moana was designed to look like his grandfather. Cool. And then Troy said, I believe he got the Rock name from his father. He played his father in that 70s show.
Yeah. Soul Man Rocky Johnson. I can remember it was a big thing when him and Tony Atlas won the tag team titles. They were the first black athletes to hold the tag titles.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's funny. I never thought of Dwayne Johnson as being black.
He's his father was black and his mother is Samoan.
Okay, yeah. I always thought he kind of looked Hawaiian.
Yeah, he's got that blood in him.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean he's got that family has really produced a lot of great wrestlers. I really got to respect them for that. So that was Rampage. Hope everybody had a good time. What is on tap for Netter's Retro Cinema next week? What is our next feature?
We are going to be watching Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty. Oh wow, that's a cool one. Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it's like if that might change. If the guest hosts that I'm trying to get for the 20th come through, then we will be watching a different film, but I'll update people. So if you see something other than Bruce Almighty, then you know that I got the guest host I was looking for, and there'll be a change in film. But I was supposed to have heard back today. I've been checking my Twitter. I have not heard back yet. So I'm just waiting to hear back. If not, I'm going to try to get those guest hosts for the 3rd. And even if one of them can't make it, I'm going to see if I can get the other 2.
Well, that'll be fun. So Bruce Almighty, I'll have to make sure I see if I can get a hold of. I'll have to look and see if I can get a hold of that.
Yep, Jim Carrey. And Troy's going to have the Cosme link.
Yeah, I always try to have my own though because it's easier to control.
Own physical media, exactly.
Yeah, I mean even if it's a download, I try to get a hold of it, and I don't see it here, but I'm not really looking super close either. So I'll have to take a. Yeah, oh there it is. I got it, or I can get it. So that is next week. Of course, in 2 weeks, going ape in August, we'll be continuing, or well, there's only 2 ape films for the month. We had Rampage Night with George. We're going to be watching the classic 1969 Planet of the Apes. Charlton Heston, get your dirty hands off me, you damn dirty, or get your hands off me, you damn dirty apes. So that is going to be in 2 weeks on my channel. But of course, we've got a wonderful week ahead, starting tomorrow night. I am sure. Are you guys geeky geezer in it tomorrow?
Yes, they will be. You'll be able to watch all the wonderful news on Geeky Geezers, and hear what they have to say on different events that words don't want to work for me, on current events, and probably they'll have their good old times like they usually do. Looking forward to hearing all that. I mean, those memories take me back because I'm an old timer, So when they have their good old days, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that, and yeah. So I really like that segment.
We'll probably be talking maybe a little about Olivia Newton-John. I'm sure
Most likely, yes.
Reminiscing about that, who sadly passed away this week, as well as Anne Heche.
Maybe not so much.
Yeah, but she, still kind of a sad story, and she did some stuff out there. Psycho repeat, the Psycho reboot, sort of pseudo, and
so yeah, well, she may have done things in films, but yeah,
not as geek. She's not as geek. Shouldn't have the geek cred a lot, or wasn't as socially relevant. But still, God rest her. It's always sad when we lose anyone like that, no matter, even if it was, drug or alcohol related.
She destroyed someone's house.
Well, yeah, that too. A lot of bad things, but
yeah, she destroyed a lot of private property. She was on drugs. Sorry, I just can't really feel for her when she brought on herself that way.
Well, yeah, but still, it's just still sad with anybody. But Monday, I believe the Batman show on Soundtracks with Birdman at 1:00 is going to be doing a rewatch of Master and Commander.
Oh, that's interesting.
Him and Sir Ian are going to be watching that film, and they have a special third guest lined up
Wow.
if he's able to make it. He is a wonderful special guest host who loves movies, and I'm sure you all love too. Yeah, I've been asked to join and watch Master and Commander with them, so I'm hoping everything works out. That's 1:00 on Monday. Anything from you guys on Monday night? Of course, Sound Engraver. Should we do something on Monday night? Tuesday? Anything Tuesday?
I think there might be Culture Fortress on Tuesday.
Yes.
Yes, Culture Fortress on Tuesday. Mr. Matchstick's channel.
Mr. Matchstick's channel, Culture Fortress. Nothing on no book study this week. We have the professor's taking a little time off because of the start of the school year. He's got to get all his duckies in a row before we start another book. Wednesday night, anything? Oh, I know. The Birdman and Boomer are going to be watching a Rock Hudson film.
Mm.
I honestly am not 100% sure what it's called, but stay tuned for that. It's a special one.
I grew up on Rock Hudson and all those old films, so
yeah, Rock Hudson. It's I know they picked it because he does try to specialize with the soundtracks, and it's a very good soundtrack from what I understand. I just am not sure of the title, but I'm looking it up now. That is why I am talking the way I am talking. It is called Seconds. That's what it's called. It's called
I'm not sure if I know that one.
An unhappy middle-aged banker agrees to a procedure that will fake his death and give him a completely new look and identity, one that comes with its own price. It's kind of a face-off kind of deal.
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds kind of cool, actually, reading that. Wow, good cast. Francis Reed, Frank Caponella, John Randolph.
It even sounds a little like the Life and Times of Reginald Perrin.
Oh, don't know that one. But
it's a British thing.
Yeah, it sounds kind of interesting. So yeah, if you got a hold of that film, definitely stop by the Birdman and listen to them talk about the film and the soundtrack. Thursday night, anything?
I don't think anything ever happens on Thursday night.
Yeah,
I'm debating whether or not I want to do live streams on Thursdays, but I don't know what I talk about, so I'm trying to plan something and see. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, no big.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I did a special rewatch Thursday night with the Birdman, and we watched King Solomon's Mines. Just a very impromptu. We just got together and said, dude, I feel like watching a film tonight. And I was like, sure, let's do it. And we debate. I'm like, do you want to do it on your channel? Want to do it on my channel? And he didn't care. So I did it on my channel. So if you like King Solomon's Mines, and it was available on YouTube, which is why we we chose that one at the last minute so people could watch along as well. So that worked out really nice. So you never know when that might happen, when I get together with somebody and log in and boom, go. And I'm going to be trying to do some every once in a while on a Friday, early on a Friday, about 7, 8 o'clock, watching a film with somebody. But I'm going to try to do a Friday fantasy kind of a grouping here and there, like maybe something else, but I'm going to try to do a lot of fantasy films I want to get done and do on a Friday, simply because Friday begins with an F and fantasy begins with an F, and I'm all about alliteration. I love alliteration. That's why we're going ape in August. But of course, this Friday night, you have Troy Bocelli and Last Call with anything special going on?
Who's your guest this week, sweetie, or Friday?
Oh, Justice Fat Stevens.
Justice Fat Steven is Troy's guest this time. He used to be, what was his other name? Fat Steven Seagal was his old name. He changed his name to Justice Fat Steven is his new name, but he used to be Fat Steven Seagal.
Okay, dokie. Well, definitely tune in for that. And of course, then next Saturday with Bruce Almighty, starring Jim Carrey and Morgan Freeman and Jennifer Aniston,
Mhm.
if I remember correctly. That'll be a lot of fun.
And if you want
Uh,
to see a quick little bit about me, go to, I always get his name mixed
Roger
up,
Ryan.
Roger
Athay.
Ryan Athay's channel, and look at his Rising Stars vid on me.
oh, very good, very good.
I also have it pinned on my channel under guest appearances.
Very cool. Definitely check that out. Well, that's the week to come. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. The Owl Pals, always good to have. It was good. We had a nice little crowd tonight too. I
We
guess
did.
Rampage brought them in. I hope we get as many for Planet of the Apes. Great classical sci-fi film. Not too old. Well, yeah, it's old. It's like it's not too old. I'm younger than it. I'm older than it. Oh my god. But I'm glad everyone was able to join us. Hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday. Any last words, Knitter?
Well, the same thing I say on all streams. We could talk amongst ourselves and it's all well and good. And we have a lot of fun doing that. But it's more fun when you guys are joining us, dropping comments in the chat, giving us your trivia, and just being with us. Because you're not just friends, you're family too. And we love you guys. Thanks for being here with us.
Definitely. Always love to have the Owl Pals here. I'm glad you were able to join us. Definitely had a lot of fun with you guys watching Rampage and seeing your comments in chat. Please take care and just be safe out there. Bye, guys.
Good night.